everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to join our online trade show. This is Dami.
This is Eileen.
Okay. We are in the Sunny Group factory now. Next time we will introduce you about our company and the main products one by one.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, the first part, you saw you're watching the part for our office in here. The main technician department and the sales department in China part, both working in here. And the second part for the raw material processing, such like the laser cutting toys and the CNC control. The third part is for the assembly area for the mask machinery. And the third part for the finished product area. And another for the testing area. Then it's for the packaging and delivery area. Okay, the first time let's starting from our technician department. This is our company logo, the Sunny Group.
This is our technical department and purchasing department office. Our technologist team.
Our technicians are working for the drawings and the design before starting the machine production. And this is our technician direct office, our general engineer working in here. Okay, and another part is our meeting room. Here. Usually, there will have some meeting for technician group. Sometimes for respecting the customer in here. This is for another
Sales department.
Yes. Here is for
Our
the
chairman office.
Yeah, the sales director office in here. Then through the door, we can see the raw material processing part. The first one is the stainless steel cutting machine, the laser cutting machine here. And this is a part of the part. And some hot melt. Also included some zoo plant of the machine need.
machining, financing 是吧？激光器。
The first one is the laser cutting machine. It is useful to cutting the stainless steel like this. Our technicians need to set up the details date on the computer. Then the laser cutting machine will finish the cutting of the stainless steel. After finish the stainless steel cutting, then it will go through the next process. This part for the bending machine. And the welding part. It means welding the frame of the mask machine and the weight whips machine. The bending machine is useful to bending the stainless steel according to the design. Then therefore another part for the welding and the polishing here. And all of these parts both for the earliest process. Our technician is working for the pushing home on the mold and the plant. This part for the CNC computer. It means used for processing the purchasing part, such like the beer, the main plant, and the frame. Both finish in here. This is a part of the finished mold. We can support customize the logo on the hot mouth and correct the user self's brand in here. And for this part, there include the 8 sides for the CNC purchasing machine. As you know, some smaller factory usually process the spare part on the outset, but for our company, all of the parts both processing by ourselves. so that can be sure the delivery time more shortly and control the quality more good. This is a part of the finished plant from the and here both from the CNC machining machine. As you know, if the company, the some other companies, they usually processing the machine according to their experience. But for us, usually we both make the details plan, such like the details drawing, details plan, and then match to the different department technician to finish the finally processing of each part, and that be that be control the high quality more. Okay, until now we have introduced about our office and the raw material processing area. The next time, let's go into our warehouse of the spare parts.
Okay, this is our warehouse room. And some spare parts of the mask making machine and white wax making machine. Some plates. Some finished parts will be stay in the warehouse firstly. And 是啥？就是合川大叔猫头电机吧？电机。
Usually we both use the top famous motto, such like the Herchuan and this part for the several driver. We both adopt the top famous brand in China, and some brand from the Japan and the January. They are part for some all kinds of the screws. This for the
airtight
cylinder. The each row includes the different spare parts. and we also match the professional management in here for the spare part. Once the customer orders the spare parts from us, and here we'll match the accurate part to the customer. Okay, the next part for the assembly
half processing 是吧？
Yes.
Half processing parts. And this is our mask making machine. The rack. And this part is our mask making machine, blank mask making process. They are all the half processing, and after ordered, we will install with the air loop welding parts, and will shorter the shipping time. Here is our air loop welding and the testing machine.
Ready for the testing area. Our technician is working for testing the machine before delivery. As you know, some customers don't have too much experience to install the machine or the mask business. So before delivery, we both use the raw material to testing our machine and be sure the machine working more than the 30 minutes. Then be sure it's working stable. We seal wooden pipe and deliver to the customer. Okay, the first time we introduced the flight mask making machine, and another part, it's the elastic mask making machine.
往前面走吧。
你要不要跟客户介绍一下平面口罩的机器，就是一个部分的？
哦，可以。
你说这个，
那要不去那边吧？
行，去那边。Okay, next time, let my colleague Aileen introduce the details of the mask making machine.
This is the whole line from mask making machine to the sterilizer, and the first part, our engineer testing machine, and we talk the whole line for you. And the first part you can see, we will test real raw materials when before shipping. Okay. Maybe you can see the material seems a little dirty, but it is just for testing. And here is our bridge, nose bridge plate, and the 3 layers materials here. Through this folding device, from this part. The inter-system. And here it is the welding roller. And on the warehouse, at the warehouse, we also see this part have the logo on this. If you have the company name, we can customize for you on this. And through this part, enter into our air loop welding. And this diverse when testing machine, this part will shake, and this part the characteristic is not let the nose bridge knocking in the machine running. And this part we can make the air loop inner, and it is good for the packing. It's good for the next packing machine. This part is our packaging machine. Can be stacking 1 to 10. This conveyor enter into the package. This is our package film. From this part, enter into the sterilizing machine. It is 7 meters here. The single pieces from that package machines to the sterilizer will
sterilizing 消毒杀菌。它这边十几微吧？还没测好呢。
Okay, let's wait some minutes. Let our engineer to testing. Let's introduce our flight elastic mask making machine. This machine is all-in-one machine with the blank mask and the wider elastic air loop together. The speed can be achieved 260 to 300 from this roller, and the air loop will cut and welding from this, and you can see this. The air loop will welding on the blank mask. The speed is higher than the 1+1.
That has the two capacities be the customer choice. The first one is a high-speed elastic mask making machine. Capacity for the 300 all the 350 pieces per minute, and another for a smaller one. You can compare. One is larger, another for the smaller one. The smaller one capacity about 200 pieces per minute to the 260 pieces per minute. The function is the same, both useful to produce the elastic mask making, and different part for the capacity. One is the bigger, another for the smaller. If you are a beginner for the mask business, the smaller one is the best choice. But if you want to improve your machinery capacity, the high-speed tree will be the best choice. Okay, until now we have introduced you about our office and the raw material processing and the warehouse, the elastic mask making machine and the flat mask making machine. The next time, let's move in
为什么这啥时候能升级
another
啊？
part.
好嘞，
能看吗？一会儿。
Okay, later we will show you how to running the machine process. And besides the mask making machine, about the 1+1 and the high speed flight air loop mask making machine, and we also have the KF94 mask making machine also, and the tie band mask making machine. This part, and they are ready for ship for our customers. Oh, this is our children mask making machine. The size is 14.5 and 9.5. You can see this size. And when the shipping, we will send the belt conveyor for you. Maybe you see the machine testing without this part, but when the shipping, we will take this part for you.
Okay, let's follow our camera to go to the testing area.
This is our new generation mask making machine, model, and this part also have the folding air loop part. The speed can be achieved 120 to 140. This PLC, we can changing the language. You can see this is you can change the language as your requirement. How much the machine? Wide span. Machine. Okay, this is the final mask. You can see the welding part is very well. And if you need the air loop welding, for connect the packaging machine, This air loop folding part is our characteristic that will from this part it can be stacking the 1 pieces to 10 pieces.
Hello，讲到哪了
？Our newest. 你这酱料在
你期待，然后开始点成啥样？好厉害！讲到哪了
？Hello, this is Snow.
And later we will introduce you about the wet wiper machinery.
What is perfect?
Okay, next we will take you to have a look of our wet wipes machine. Okay, this way. This workshop is mainly for our wet wipes machines, making installation and adjustment. Now here, you can see we are two machines here, and both have finished the assembling and waiting for the adjustment. These two machines both support 30 to 120 pieces in a pack, but they have some difference. This knife is for 10 to 12 lengths. Now we can have a look for the folded part. First, look at the materials. The 10 to 12 length is with two big jumbo rolls into 10 or 12, and it will be flexible for packages from 30 to 120. There are five cutters here. 5 cutters here, and the support to cut into five or 6 lengths. So two big drum rolls, then to 10 or 12 lengths. Yeah. This one support materials automatic to this roll. So it will be easy when you change the rolls. Okay, this is the folded part. This is the materials rack, and then let's see. Have a look of the folded. Our folded part is using 45 angle to the folded weighing, and this is for wet wipes support on continuous take out. We can have a count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 lengths here, and folded like this way. And this is a display, and we can set the quantity here as you want. Like you want 50 pieces a pack or 100 pieces a pack, you can set through this touch panel. After materials folded, it will come to the humidity dosing part. This for quantitative humidity for the wet wipes. And after the humidity here, the extra dosing can down to here and back through this tube back to the tank and can use again. After the humidity, then come to the cutter. Let's have a look for the cutter.
旁边还有一个。
Yeah, this cutter will cut the wet wipes into one stack. Yeah, we have two cutters in one row, and this can mainly for a faster speed. The max speed now we reach to 450. Yes, and after the cut, wet wipes will stack here. As you had set the quantity, and here we'll stack the quantity you want. This is the stacking part. After wet wipe stacking, that is coming to the package, film package. Of course, before wet wipe going to the packing machine, you can add the weighing setting or some manual detection here. And then going to the packing machine. This packing machine is for one film roll and two label rolls. Yeah, this.
你看一下这个是不是你客户？我知道你名字。
This is the film roll. One film roll here. I roll from here, and here.
Labeling.
Label will through, and this one will make a hole on the film, and then the label will stick at the same time. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And then this machine will make the film into a bag. And the wet wipes come into the bag, and then it will cut here. After finish the packing, you can if you want to someone because for large pack wet wipes use a plastic lid will very easier when you open to pick up the wet wipes. So you can choose this lid applicator machine. Say this is the computer, and it will detect automatically the we will have a set here when there is a wet wipe come in, they will detect and make a motion. Sorry. When they detect their wet wipes come in, this robot will pick up one plastic and stack on the bag. Stick on the bag. And you can see this we use Japanese brand Panasonic for the robot. Okay, let's have a look for this. Before the pack of wet wipes coming in here at the same time, the plastic will come from here and with the label on it, and coming to the robot. So wet wipes come from that line, and the plastic coming to this way. They are at the same time to the robot, and after finished, then it will be a finished product. Okay, now let's have a look of our water tank, because many customers ask how to for using for the wet wipe. You can see we will have a water tank here. There will be two tubes. The two tubes with the dosing coming to the machine. With the two tubes connected to the machine with quantitative humidity, and this big tube for the after dosing and come back to the tank again for reusing. Okay, this is for a basic look for our 10 to 12 length wet wipes machine. And now we will come to the other side to have a look of our 20 length. It will be a big line. For this 12 length, the speed is about 4,800 pieces per minute. But for that 20 length, it can come to 6,500 pieces per minute. Okay, now first let's have a look of the materials rack. This is some difference for the 12 length. We just have a look. This for we can see in one axis there are two rows. We call this for twin rows. It's for small twin rows, not drum rows. It's small twin rows in one axis. And this machine, they have a sensor here. This is sensor. When this sensor detects the materials will use out, it will automatically splicing to this row. Yeah, so for 20 lengths, the main feature for the material is when the other two rows are working, when there will be two rows are working, the other two rows will waiting, and when detect materials finish out, it will automatically switch it to these remaining rows. So this is a big difference for the 12 rows we just introduced. For the 20 lengths, there are five materials rack. So on these 5 materials rack, there were totally 40 materials. 40 rows of materials on it, 20 are working and the other 20 remaining. Okay, this is the 20 rows folded parts. Also use
45 angle for the folded weight. Oh. Dual tutor 20 folded here. So when come out from here, actually it has been 20 pieces here. So if like you want to do 80 pieces in a pack, you only need four times stacking.
这是整理的客户能直接认出来你。
说的啥？
你找王雷要成人记录，我里边有面膜。
就是
不是，我只有面膜，但是我没拿过成人记
找王雷有吗？
他有安卓线。
我要打这个。
And now let's have a look for the dosing part here. There are 20 pieces of tubes here. So each layer there will be a tube. So 2 to 20 tubes here for our quantitative dosing humidity. Also, after the humidity, it will come into the cutter. There is a big cutter row here, also with two cutters. One is the up and the other is downside. Two cutter blades here. At wet cut here, it will come into stacking part. This is stacking part. This part will stacking the quantity you want, like you want 60, 80, 100, or 120 pieces. All can support. Because the 20 length is for automatically materials splicing. So after wet wipe stacking here, you can choose the mantle detection here, because sometimes materials automatic splicing, there will be some mantles left. So it's better to add a mantle detection here. And after mantle detection, they will automatically detect if there were mantles in the webs. The wipes will be taken out. So after mantle detection, it will come into a packing machine, and also the plastic lid applicator machine. So for a high speed wet wipe folded machine, we would like to advise the packing machine with 2 film rolls and 2 label rolls to match its speed. Because for 20 lengths, the speed will to 6,500 pieces per minute. It's a high speed. 这个不用讲，这个讲过一遍了，因为没啥新的，你带着去讲那个吧，浪费时间。Okay, now my colleague Eric will take you to have a look for our single pad 4-side spinning wet wipes machine.
This way, please.
Hi everyone, Eric here. And later, me and my colleague Demi will show you about the single width wipers. Okay, this way. 你等会儿给探探们让探探讲。Yes, and on this way you can have a brief look about our factory. Just now my colleague showed you about the technical department and also the CNC, also the assemble part with the wet wipers for the big guys. It means 12 lines and 20 lines. And now we are coming to the single four-side sealing wet wipers machine. Yeah, it's a small one, but with a strong function. And my colleague Demi will show you more details.
Okay, this is for the single wet whips making machine. The different part it's the package type. Just now my colleague introduced the two production and both suitable for the 30 to the 120 pieces per bag. But this type only suitable for the single pieces. And let's starting from the raw material part. You will notice the raw material, both for the smaller roller, it's similar with the 16 rows production line, the big type. Then the two sides, it will be through the folding and going the three folding device, then going into the cutting. It's for the double length. After folding, the fabric will be go through the cutter to finish the finally size in here. And another side, you will notice from the packaging film, it goes through the folding and forming to the bag in here. This is for the first the film folding device. And then the general motor will drawing the packaging film go through the next step. And here you will notice after finish the cutting, it will finish the folding the two times or the three times can be choose. And then it will go through the film bag in here. And then here you will notice it's used for filling the liquid to the bag. It's the same time to put in the fabric. It's the same time here. And then finish the welding here. Finally, here we'll finish the cutting to cutting the packaging film for this type. The four sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, four sides sealing. And the bag size can be adjusted. The length can be adjusted too. Such like this bag, it's finished for the two times folding, and also can finish another type.
小包的吗？小包的这儿有，那儿有个小包，不同的尺寸。
最下边。And here on the final conveyor, the double life, we can make a compare a different size. And this one for the mini type, you really need to fold in the 3 times. This bag is the more popular one because this one can save more packaging film. The production cost is lower too, and very suitable for the restaurant. Easier to take it in the bag. And this one, the more bigger one, suitable for the folding twins. The different size both can be adjusted by one machine. So until now, I have introduced from the raw material and the folding and cutting. The finally get the final single weight whips. For the home machine, it's more suitable for the new beginner of the weight whips business. If you don't have too much experience for this business, and don't want to invest too much money for the new business, the smaller machine can be choice. Okay, trust you have the basic understand about our single weight whips making machine. Usually we sort the machine to the Europe country, the more times, such like the such like the students and some the kids usually also like to take the smaller bag with whips. So the finally customers group is bigger. After okay, this is for the with whips part. Let's look around about our factory again. Our factory, the total area about the 6,000. Our main product both for the mask making machine and the weight whips making machine. If you're interested in our product, please leave your contact information to us. Our sales will contact with you soon. Here for our wooden pike and deliver arrow. Thanks for your watching our online trade show. Trust you have the understand about us. If you're interested, please contact with us. Thanks again. Okay, see you next time.